Hey everyone, just wanted to break down a little project I've been working on based off some of the conversations I have with the Adobe Illustrator community. In my role, I'm constantly asking about feedback and suggestions about tools and features that you want to see improved and updated. And one of the things that kept coming up was the idea of this node-based workflow for the appearance panel. Now, I felt like for me to really understand this, it was great to get something established and built, so I vibe coded a little node-based workflow inspired by the appearance panel. And while I know that nodes can be intimidating for a lot of people, I think that there's great potential here to expand on what you can currently do with the appearance panel. And I think just with the community's input, this will really help drive conversations internally. So please leave your comments and thoughts about how this could work into your process and any features that you could see being added in here. So I want to break down firstly how it works currently in Illustrator, and then how this could eventually potentially be added on or included. So check it out, let me know what you think. Would love to hear your thoughts, so let's dive into it. So a quick refresher of the appearance panel in Illustrator with a very simple build here. Our star shape has a fill color, a stroke color, and then we can continue to layer that up with different effects in here. Say for instance, we want to add a drop shadow that can go on the stroke there. We have our controls and parameters, and then we could duplicate our stroke with another one, increase that point size, and then change that color. So tons of power and capabilities in there to continue layering this up. So I just wanted to see how a node-based workflow could potentially improve your workflows and add more capabilities. So let's dive into the vibe code I have there now and let me know your thoughts. Now here we are in the vibe code that I've been working on, and while this isn't indicative of any kind of design implementation that would happen inside Illustrator, it is more just about demonstrating how this mirrors current workflows with the appearance panel and how using a node-based workflow might actually improve some of the functionalities and allow you to expand on current processes. So let me know what you think. Would love to hear your thoughts, but as you can see here, we just have our shape here, and this is the best way for me to get this shape established rather than if you were inside Illustrator, this would just be your current vectors that you're working with. So these are great for just demonstration purposes. But you can see here we have our star shape and our solid fill color that we can actually just quickly change our color here. We also have our stroke, a drop shadow, opacity controls, and also the star teeth controller, just like in Illustrator. So just interesting to sort of get this all in one shot, one view, moving really quickly through it rather than clicking in and out of panels constantly. So I can immediately see why people have been asking for something like this. And while people do feel like nodes can get really messy, I actually created a bit more of a collapsible menu here, so you can quickly hide these. There is also a collapse all, and node connectors get a little clunky, but I think it gives you a good idea of how you can control this. Now, say for instance, you have regular workflows and tools that you use. You can bring that up simply by pressing the spacebar, which brings up this radial menu. And say for instance, we want to just drop in a Gaussian blur. We can bring that in, and then we could connect that node, and then we connect that to the output. And currently this isn't really cooperating with the drop shadow applied at the same time, but these are all things that just happen with this kind of rough proof of concept stage. So I can just delete the drop shadow here and show you how that works. So you can quickly layer things up, adjust them how you like. And there is also the option to press tab, and this brings up a search nodes and effects panel. Nice and easy to go there. You know, when you think about the current appearance panel workflow, clicking and dragging through like endless panels, it can get a little repetitive. So this really gets you a shortcut there, which is great. And just like graphic styles inside Illustrator, we have a gallery. These are saved recipes of maybe perhaps, you know, your graphic styles that you work with regularly. You can click these and apply them. So let's say for instance, we have our neon outline. We can apply that and immediately that is updated. So we also have the ability to do an A/B comparison. So you could snapshot the current A, you could do some adjustments. And then if you didn't like that, you could always restore A to canvas. So we'll go back. So it gives you a little bit of flexibility to experiment. This is some great feedback from the community that wanted to see implemented. So it's a great little test here. Now I also have this AI prompt dialog box where you can write descriptive language and it will generate a node workflow based on that. This is currently not working in the HTML format, but I'm going to just demonstrate that in the live vibe code that I have after this. So I'll jump there, demonstrate that, and then come back in here. So just jumping back into Claude, I wanted to try and run the AI prompt again. So just to demonstrate here. So if we just click on any of these and then build the workflow, now you can see that it just creates that based off the prompt. So you can get descriptive with what you want to build and it'll build that out. Very basic at the moment, but I think it shows a lot of potential for customization. Now that covers a lot of what I've been working on. Still very early stages, so your thoughts and suggestions are greatly appreciated. And we have all of these here. They're currently not working correctly. That'd be something that people much smarter than me will have to tackle, but I felt like this is a good way to get a prototype out and start the conversation. So I think it's a really interesting path to take, and I do really appreciate the input from the community on this one. So let me know what you think about a node-based appearance panel workflow. Thanks.